Sometimes migration doesn't begin at the border, it begins from the whisper inside.
You don't have to endure this.
Sometimes a random conversation with a friend about a distant country becomes the trigger. She didn't know exactly where it should go. She knew only one thing: staying meant disappearing.
It all happened so randomly, out of the blue. I reconnected with an old college friend. I told him I was at rock bottom and wanted to start over. His advice: apply for a visa to Dubai, book a flight, and just go. And so, here I am, job hunting and hoping to meet some good people along the way.
That's how Bradha told her story. A woman from India who left the painful marriage for the distant country. She and I, two migrants with a different path, but the same feeling to survive and to grow, no matter what. We exchange words of comfort and recognition across screens and time zones, trying to fill the space left by the lives we used to live.
India is like a never ending Netflix series. Just when you think you know it, another twist comes.
She spoke of her culture, her family, spiritually fragile beauty amidst house.
There's this idea that life isn't just about rushing from one thing to the next, but about finding meaning in the little moments.
But migration is not just searching for meaning, it's loneliness, fear, and constant fight.
I'm surviving the storm one day at a time.
I once replied to her story. I cried when I read it. There was so much pain and hope in her words. I added, the most important thing is to let yourself not to be okay for as long as you need and not blame yourself for it. The path back to yourself begins with acceptance. And now in Utrecht, Hadra returned home to her family, but the fears didn't disappear.
Family is a little skeptical considering my mental peace and safety because my ex is kinda volatile to physical forms of abuse.
She's trying to keep her inner light, even with the shadows from the past. I hope you feel safe, get stronger, and get through this soon. Sometimes words are how we hold in each other, like holding hands in the dark. Brother's story is just one, real, raw, full of pain, choice, and power. These stories aren't meant to impress, they mean to connect. If there is a story living inside you, tell it about the whisper it started it all, about the border you crossed, about yourself, imperfect but alive. Maybe yours will be the next one. Be the voice for those who once stay silent. Message me, write story, and let's talk.